Hi everyone, I'm Jenna and this is Learn Academic English. I've been teaching English to speakers of other languages for almost 25 years, and I currently teach English in California to immigrants and refugees. On my channel, I try to help you take your English to the next level, and one of the things that I think is so important for English learners is to keep up with the things that native speakers say. So what I do is I keep a list of things that native speakers say that I want to make sure that you know, or I want to make sure to share with you. So on today's video, I'm going to show you 10 common things that native speakers say. These are things that Americans say. Some of them might be the same in British English or in Australia or in other places, but these are specifically things that I hear living in the United States. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you to please give this video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you are not subscribed already. So first, let's look at how come. How come is a very informal way of saying why. How come? I don't know why we say this, but we do. For example, I can't go to the party tomorrow. How come? Or, I'm so frustrated. How come? So it's just another way to ask why, but it is considered informal. So you don't want to use this one in formal situations or in writing. Okay, number 2, I have no idea. I have no idea. This is something that we say all the time, and it simply means I don't know. I have no idea. Or sometimes we even say, I haven't the slightest idea. Now this one you should notice because in American English we don't use haven't when it is the main verb. For example, we don't say, I haven't any brothers or sisters. We say, I don't have any brothers or sisters. But for some reason in this sentence, we often say, I haven't the slightest idea. Again, I don't know why, but that's what we do. And what does this mean? Well, this means I don't have even the smallest idea. I have no idea at all. I don't know at all. I haven't the slightest idea. Sometimes you can hear people use it with the helping verb. I don't have the slightest idea. All right, number 4, have a good one. Have a good one. What does have a good one mean? Well, we use this instead of have a good day or have a good weekend or have a good night. So often we'll just say have a good one. So if you're saying goodbye to someone, you can just say have a good one. Number 5, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to means what are you doing? And to answer this, we usually tell the activity that we're doing. So for example, what are you up to? Oh, I'm studying. What are you up to? I'm getting ready for dinner. And we can use this often in the present perfect to ask what we have been doing lately. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to lately? Oh, I've been working a lot. Number 6, to give someone a heads up. Super common expression that means to alert someone or to tell someone something that they should know. For example, I just want to give you a heads up that I'm going to be a few minutes late. We also often will thank someone for doing this. So for example, if I send a message to my friend and say, the location of the party has changed, it's now going to be at Joe's house, my friend can answer, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for the alert. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, number 7, it's been a minute. So this is kind of a slangy expression. It's fairly new and younger people are usually the ones who use it, but you can hear it pretty often, especially nowadays. It's been a minute means it's been a while. So if we see someone that we haven't seen for a while, we might say, it's been a minute. What have you been up to lately? Just means it's been a while. I haven't seen you, or I haven't done something for a while. It's been a minute. So of course it means that it's been a longer time, not a minute, but this is just another way. It's kind of a way of playing with the language. Instead of saying it's been a long time, we use the word minute. It's been a minute. Number 8, let me know. Well, you probably know this one already. It's super common. I even use it in my videos. I say, let me know if you have any questions, but let me know means tell me. Again, very, very common. You really cannot be around native speakers without knowing this expression because we use it so much. And if we're texting, we use the abbreviation LMK. Let me know. Number 9, go ahead. So go ahead is an expression that we use in a variety of situations. Let's say that you and I are talking and I accidentally interrupt you. I might say, oh, sorry, go ahead. Or if we are talking and I notice that you want to say something, I can say, go ahead. Or if I serve you some food, I can say, go ahead, get started. Or if we are walking together and I want you to go first, I can say, go ahead. So again, we use it in a variety of situations. It's just a kind of all-purpose word that we use to allow someone else to do something. And finally, number 10, help yourself. So again, really common expression. I'm sure you know this one already. But help yourself means have as much as you want. So there isn't really the meaning of help here. The meaning is quite different. For example, if you come to my house and I serve you some food, I can say, help yourself. Have as much as you want. As always, I'll leave a question in the description box below for you to practice in the comments with me. And if you leave a comment, I will give you feedback, and be sure to let me know if you have any questions. Which ones of these are new for you? I would love to know. I hope to see you back here next time. Take care.